The city of Tokyo hums with a relentless energy, a symphony of millions of lives moving in concert. Yet, just beyond its concrete horizons, a silent giant waits. Mount Fuji, a perfect cone of white against a sharp blue sky, offers a powerful stillness. Many dream of seeing it, but the crowds of summer can be overwhelming. Winter, however, tells a different story. The air grows crisp and clear, the summer haze vanishes, and the great mountain reveals itself with stunning clarity. This is a journey about that winter promise, a simple, one-day trip from the heart of Tokyo to the foot of Fuji, all by train. A chance to trade the city's pulse for the mountain's quiet grace, if only for a few hours. This essay is your map for that day. It is not just about a destination, but about the journey itself, measured in moments and train stops. From the bustling platforms of Shinjuku Station to the serene shores of Lake Kawaguchiko. We will watch the world change through a train window, seeing skyscrapers give way to quiet towns, and then to the vast open spaces where Fuji reigns. I want to show you how to make this trip smoothly and simply, without the stress of complicated plans. It is a journey designed for quiet observation, for feeling the cold air on your cheeks, and for finding a sense of peace in the presence of something truly immense. This is more than a travel guide. It is an invitation to experience a specific kind of winter magic. The beauty of a winter trip to Fuji lies in its simplicity. The cold keeps the crowds thin, leaving the best viewpoints open and uncluttered. The low sun casts long, dramatic shadows, painting the landscape in soft golds and deep blues. It is a time for warm cups of green tea, for steaming bowls of noodles, and for the simple pleasure of watching your breath turn to mist in the chilled air. The day begins before the sun has fully asserted itself over Tokyo in the cathedral of movement that is Shinjuku Station. This is not just a station, it is a city within a city, a labyrinth of interconnected lines, passages, and platforms that pulses with a life of its own. Our journey to Fuji starts here, amidst the morning rush. Here, you can procure provisions for the journey ahead. A warm can of coffee, its heat a small comfort against the morning chill, is essential. Perhaps a soft onigiri rice ball, neatly wrapped in seaweed, for a simple breakfast on the move. We are looking for the JR Chuo line, specifically a train bound for Otsuki, or a destination further west, like Kofu. The platform itself is a study in quiet order, with passengers forming neat lines where the carriage doors will open, their faces illuminated by the glow of their phones. The train slides into the station with a whisper of air brakes, its sleek metallic body reflecting the station lights. The doors hiss shut, sealing you off from the station's hum and enclosing you in a new, mobile world. The train gives a gentle lurch, and the concrete pillars of the platform begin to glide past your window. You are moving. The train pulls away from Shinjuku, and the first part of our journey is a slow, deliberate goodbye to Tokyo. For the initial 20 minutes, the view from the window is a dense tapestry of urban life. We glide past a seemingly endless landscape of apartment buildings, their balconies adorned with laundry fluttering in the cold morning air. Nakano, Kichijoji, Tachikawa, a miniature hub that flashes by. As we move further west, the character of the scenery begins a subtle but definite shift. The towering skyscrapers that dominate central Tokyo's skyline recede, replaced by lower, more residential structures. You begin to see small parks, schoolyards, and the occasional shrine tucked between houses. Inside the carriage, a unique and temporary community forms. A few like us are travelers, identifiable by their slightly larger bags, and the way their eyes are fixed on the window. After about 45 minutes, around Hachioji, the transformation becomes more pronounced. Now, the landscape is dominated by hills and small mountains. If the weather is clear, you might catch your very first, tantalizing glimpse of distant, snow-dusted peaks on the horizon. This is the promise of what is to come, a visual appetizer that builds anticipation for the main event. Tokyo is now officially behind us. The train slows as it approaches Otsuki Station. This is our transfer point, the crucial link between the JR network and the private railway bound for Fuji. Stepping off the JR Chuo line onto Otsuki platform feels like crossing a threshold. The air is noticeably colder, sharper, cleaner than Tokyo. The station is small and unassuming, a stark contrast to Shinjuku's sprawling complexity. Follow the clear bilingual signs to the Fujikyu railway line. You'll find a small transfer gate or a station attendant. If you used an IC card, tap it here to register the transfer. The journey on the Fujikyu railway line is an experience in itself, a slow and scenic climb toward the base of the mountain. This is no high-speed express. It is a local train that dutifully winds its way through small towns and countryside. Through the window you see a world far removed from the urban intensity of Tokyo. Then it happens. Between a gap in the hills, Mount Fuji suddenly appears. It often elicits gasps and a flurry of camera shutters from passengers. Even if you have seen countless pictures, nothing prepares you for the sheer scale and serene beauty of seeing it in person for the first time. Fuji plays a game of hide and seek, disappearing behind a ridge, only to reappear moments later, each time seeming a little closer, a little more magnificent. One of the most famous stops is Shimoyoshida, the station for the Chiredo Pagoda. The sight of the iconic red pagoda set against the backdrop of the mountain is a classic image of Japan. Finally, after about 50 minutes from Otsuki, the train begins its final approach into Kawaguchiko Station. The train slows to a crawl as it pulls into the charming, rustic-style station. Now, as the doors slide open and the crisp, cold mountain air rushes in, you step out onto the platform, ready to stand in the shadow of the great mountain itself. The platform is a place of transition, a small stage where journeys end and adventures begin. From Kawaguchiko Station, a short walk brings you to the eastern shore of Lake Kawaguchiko. Across the water, Mount Fuji rises in all its glory, its symmetrical slopes descending directly toward the northern shore. The true magic of this spot, especially on a calm winter day, is the reflection. The lake transforms into a flawless mirror, creating a Sakasa Fuji, or upside-down Fuji. The walk along the shoreline offers a series of changing perspectives. In winter, the cherry trees that line the path are bare. You might pass by a small red torii gate standing at the water's edge, reminding you of the mountain's spiritual significance. It is an invitation to slow down, to breathe, and to simply be present in this magnificent setting. For the quintessential postcard-perfect shot of Mount Fuji, a short excursion to the Chiredo Pagoda is an absolute must. You'll face the main challenge, a steep flight of nearly 400 stone steps up the hillside. When you reach the observation deck behind the pagoda, the view before you is simply breathtaking. A harmonious blend of Japanese architectural beauty and natural grandeur. One of the most famous and satisfying dishes is hado fudo, a hearty, stew-like consistency that is both warming and deeply nourishing. Eating hado is a slow, deliberate process, allowing you to savor each bite and feel the warmth spread through your body. For those with a tighter schedule, find a cozy cafe with a view instead. Small, inexpensive comforts, little pockets of warmth. The day begins its slow fade as the sun dips behind the western mountains. This is our cue to begin the journey home. We make our way back to Kawaguchiko Station, a place that felt like an arrival point this morning, now a gate for departure. The Fujikyu ride back to Otsuki is a journey in reverse, a gentle descent from the mountain world. At Otsuki, the transfer back to the JR Chuo line is a familiar, easy dance. The train picks up speed. The journey back feels faster. The window view becomes a river of light and movement. Arriving at Shinjuku is like another dimension, but you navigate it with a new calm. The trip has created a small, quiet space inside you. This is the true payoff. Not just the photos you took, but the feeling you bring back. You have left the city and returned, changed. You carry the mountain with you. The journey is waiting, and the reward, a day of simple, unforgettable beauty, is well worth the effort.